Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about my new Blessed Shield build. I was very lucky to get a new weapon, and it's a fucking insane weapon, okay? That's all it is to say about it. It makes it so that it costs no resource to cast Blessed Shield, so that means I can cast Blessed Shield for as long as I want, alright? So let me show you the build real quick. It is item dependent. I think you need Jakang board. I think it's really just powerful. You want to get additional block and crit hit chance if you can, and you need this weapon, the Griffalcon's Foot. And what that does is removes the cost of Blessed Shield. So that means free damage all the time, no wrath. Okay, so either you can use something else to spend wrath, or whatever, But this, I used to have a Blade of Prophecy, which is way more damage on paper, but I'm telling you that this, because this is a one-handed weapon, it doesn't like constrict me to using things like Holy Righteousness or whatever that shit is that limits my move speed. The rest of the gear doesn't matter. I think you want to get some healthy balance of damage to elites, attack speed, whatever. No big deal. I stack holy damage, and I think if you're going to stack any element, you probably want to stack holy. The build, I have left click as Blessed Shield, Shatter, and Throw. This is your main damage. They're very good against groups. Judgment Resolved, and what this does is, when you put it on something, if it immobilizes the target, the crit chance becomes 80% greater. So that means if you have an existing passive crit chance of 20%, and you put this on a mob, it's 100% chance to crit, and for 6 seconds. And that is awesome, because this means that on your gear, you can forego crit hit and use that stat as something else, whether it be more crit damage or attack speed or whatever. Because I don't always use the build, like I don't gear that way, but this is really good in groups. Akarat's Champion, this is good for reducing the rest of your cooldowns. It's a good way to get away from near death, as it'll refill your life bar if you were to take Fatal. And it also increases your attack speed by a lot. Steed Charge, this is just to get around the map faster. Laws of Valor, this is gives you more attack speed, and when you activate it, I'm using Answered Prayer for farming, and in easy content I will stick to this, because what it does is when you get these Nephilim Glory Orbs, you can stack up to 3, and then the party effects are very powerful. It's like enhanced move speed, area effect damage, regen. It's really, really helpful in a group as a utility. But if you're doing content that might be a little more difficult, then I would choose Critical, because this will double your critical hit damage for the group. Okay, so I think for the group. So that's pretty crazy, but right now I'm just using Answered Prayer. And then lastly, Phalanx Bowman. This build really sucks against single target, like Rift bosses and stuff. So you need some kind of single target device. I use this. If I'm in a group though, then I want Shield Glare, and I want to use Divine Verdict, because you just need some kind of option to control some mobs, right? For passives, because I'm using Phalanx in this build, I'm using Lord Commander. But this can be anything else. Could be Fervor, could be Divine Fortress, Long Arm, it could be anything. This is a flex slot. Don't really need it. Holy Cause. I use this because I have a weapon that does holy damage. I don't think it's necessary. But even if you have a weapon that doesn't do holy damage, you're still going to be being healed by 1%. So it's still a pretty good passive. Finery, I don't know. I just like it. And Hold Your Ground, which increases your block, and you want that so that your shield does more damage. So that's basically the build. Very similar to one that I showed you guys last time, so I'll just clear some stuff out, I guess. You can see the build in action.
Not ready yet.
Just running through the game. That's pretty cool. I guess it's farm content, so it's only Torment 2, so just throwing stuff around. Throwing these things, keep walking forward, keep throwing stuff. You see guys like this that That's when... Okay, now walls are a problem. Like, you want to be away from wallers. Because they really fuck up the way your shield works. But as you can see, I popped Akarat's Champion. And I'm just spamming the shit out of my abilities. Things are dying very fast. And here's the Nephilim Glory Orb. We only got one that time. It's kind of weird. But it's going to come up quick enough, so you can see all those are all crits on those guys over there because of
I must wait longer.
Not the craziest number. Pretty awesome. I also have Harrington Waistguard, so whenever I open things up, it lets me do more damage. That's why the crits are what you see. Which is nice. This is just a, walk around, shift click, press guys. Easy build. Really fun, man. I mean, I don't know, I guess this could get boring for some people. But there are things you can do. And for me, I'm just, killing mobs till I get to the next legendary, So we'll use the shield here. Oh shit. What the fuck? Touch that. Oh shit, everything died. I guess it's too easy. Yeah, maybe. You want? I think if you're trying to farm legendaries, you want to farm easy content because you want to kill as many things as you can. Oh, we got land. Oh, another legendary. I've only been playing for 20 minutes. That's 3 legendaries so far. Probably shitty legendaries, but no. Okay, legendaries are legendary, bro. Yeah, look at that. Just, move, shift click. You want to kill things, you kill things. If not, then you don't. Like, no big deal here. Oh, what's going on? Oh. So yeah, usually you want to save... Oh, what the hell just happened? See these wallers, they're the problem. And I can't... this fucking latency, I don't know what's going on. Though the shield doesn't go through walls, guys, so it can be really problematic. See me trying to get through here. The lag does not help, man. Shit. Alright, so 88%. Slowly clearing. Damn, look at that latency. What the fuck? That lag, yo. Okay, clearing's going on. Doing things, throwing stuff around. Alright, what's our percentage here? 97? Okay. So we're at 97%. Remember, the problem with the build is single target damage. Really bad. So luckily, I had the Rift Forward group. So I'm going to invite 3 people onto my game. Look at all these people who want to get in. Unfortunately, they're not getting in. Wait for everyone to come. And I just use them to kill the boss, That saves me time. Instead of having to swap skills and go back to base or whatever. This is a pretty fast clear. So there we go. Here's the boss. What is the boss? Oh my goodness. So yeah, you can see the single target damage is shitty. I obviously want my shield to bounce on a bunch of targets and deal that splash AoE and whatnot, but this is fine. Okay, easy. Easy peasy, yo. Simple shit. Very simple. For Paragon points, you put it into move speed to get to 25%. Because remember, you're not hindered anymore. You're using a one-hander. So you get to 25%, put the rest in strength. Offense, split it between attack speed, critical hit damage. All of these are good. Cooldown reduction is not that important in this one. For this one, I put in resist all and life regen. And for utility, max out area damage, then put it wherever. Really simple build. Try it out. Hope you enjoy.